Hi, YouTubers. Something important. So, I'm in the garage again at my parents' house. Guess what I'll be doing? Smoking a nice big ass cigar. So, the big ass cigar for life. Anyway, the house I'm keeping, smoking this Gran Habano cigar, a nice big ass cigar, and I am using this lighter again. So, anyway, it's kind of damn windy right now. So, very damn windy. Anyway, so. I will light the cigar, and hopefully I don't have to step back there to light it because it's so damn windy. Anyway, whew, whew. It's funny how cigars always give you kind of like a tingle on your tongue when you first light them because there's like this little like it's like putting like pepper on your tongue, like not pecker but pepper on your tongue, like hot sauce in your tongue because it's a little bit of a spice. So it didn't sound right. Big ass cigar for like just being silly ass like the big ass cigar. Anyway. One sec. Sorry, I had to spit. One sec. Damn. One sec. Anyway, big ass cigar. One sec. Sorry, the cigar's making me salivate, so it's making me salivate a little bit. Anyway, so now I'm in the garage smoking a big ass cigar. Anyway, so another very damn cold day here in Massachusetts. We say Massachusetts because it's so damn cold here, damn hot here, damn. Anyway, very fucking cold. Yeah, I have a coat on even though I have a heavy sweater on. It's a damn cold here in Massachusetts. So really freaking cold. It's also really windy outside. So yeah, it wouldn't be a good day to walk or do carts at Roach Brothers. I mean, it would just be a shitty day. So wow, that wind is loud as hell. Damn, that wind is loud. Howling like a son of a bitch. Wow. Anyway, so what do I want to talk about today? So today's actually the last full day I see my parents until next weekend. I'm going back to my parents, to my apartment, sorry, tomorrow at around noontime. So yeah, around noontime, going back to my apartment in Massachusetts. And then I work my typical schedule, typical ass schedule this week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, doing carts, pushing carts. A lot of people, when I say carts, nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar, people are like, what the hell do you do? Like, what does big ass carts like the big ass cigar mean? I've had a couple people say, like, do you work at a cigar store called Big Ass Cigars? Like, what does big ass carts like the big ass cigar mean? And what it means is, I am out in the parking lot at Roach Brothers, basically collecting shopping carts, collecting wagons, or shopping carts, or shopping baskets, and basically, bringing them into the store. That's what my job is, and also collecting baskets and throwing out trash, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so that is my job. So if you're wondering, what the hell do I do? That's what I do. Is I essentially collect shopping carts and put them back into the store into the lobby, and yeah. So that's what I do, and I when it's quiet, I kind of pace around, and yeah. So anyway, that's what I do for my job, and I also sometimes bag groceries as a bag boy. So I am kind of like a bag boy / cart person. So nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar. Anyway. Not a whole lot new. So I I've had a pretty good weekend overall. I came home early, like I said, on Thursday because of the shitty weather. So it was so shitty outside. The weather was so shitty. I had to, I had to come home on Thursday. And Friday was kind of a quiet day. It was kind of like a relaxation day because there really wasn't a whole, excuse me, there really wasn't a whole lot we really could do because the roads were so bad. And my dad was even questioning this morning when he goes out to get coffee, nice big ass coffee, like the big ass cigar, and also get donuts, whatever, he's like, can I even go out because it's so bad, the roads? And thankfully around 8:30, 9 o'clock, the roads were finally fine. The DPW, Department of Public Safety, or Department of Public Works had, sanded the roads. They had sanded the roads, and the roads were safe enough. And thankfully tonight we can get takeout from a restaurant because my dad last night was like, Orban went off, is the roads going to even be safe enough, because of the snow and the ice. We got a lot of ice. And my parents didn't even do any shoveling yesterday. It wasn't even safe enough. It wasn't even, safe enough because essentially the entire driveway was like a skating rink. It was so slippery, and it wasn't until this morning we did shoveling. So anyway, I didn't do any shoveling, but my parents did. So yeah, it was kind of a crappy day. So hopefully, I am looking forward to spring because spring is going to be, spring can't come soon enough because I'm really sick of this weather. It's I realize it's going to be at least another 6 to 8 weeks of winter. I don't really believe in the groundhog stuff. The groundhog seeing a shadow. It's that means 6 weeks of winter. That's kind of like an old, urban myth or old wives' tale BS, that kind of crap. But I mean, I don't really believe that. But I do believe there's going to be at least another month or two of winter before we get some really decent weather. So the Super Bowl is also coming up. So my home team, New England Patriots, aren't in the Super Bowl. Sadly, that sucks. That does suck. But I'm not sure who's going to be in the Super Bowl, so I am watching the Super Bowl with my parents. I actually requested a set schedule for that day at Roach Brothers so I can work until 4 o'clock and then come home to my parents' house and watch the Super Bowl with them and just relax and then go back to my apartment first thing on Monday morning. That's not tomorrow, but next weekend. Anyway, so, and then my birthday is actually right around the corner. So, yeah, my birthday is right around the corner. It's coming up in April. So, yeah, my birthday is right around the corner. I'll be 31 years old. Pretty amazing. Pretty fucking amazing. So, and that'll mean on my birthday, it will be 13 years, 13 years since I started smoking. So, and speaking of that, I will request a day off. My birthday is a Sunday, so I will request a day off from work, per my set schedule, or my employment, login, website, whatever, that kind of crap, and basically request a day off from work and take some paid time off. And I will do the special video that the typical ass special video. 13 years since I started smoking. So yeah, 13 years. Can't believe it. So it's been 13 years since I started smoking. So pretty freaking amazing. So yeah, purely freaking amazing. It's been 13 years. And really after 13 years, I'm not gonna get too much into it because I wanted to save it for my birthday, but. But I'll say this, after 13 years, I mean, I have some minor to moderate health problems after 13 years, but considering how much I've, smoked cigars and pipes, I consider myself pretty lucky because, I don't have any, life-threatening problems. I would say I have more problems due to my weight than I do have related to cigars and pipes. The cigars and pipes, it causes a morning cough. It causes some dryness in my mouth, my lips, and my gums, and my tongue. It causes a little bit of scratchiness in my throat. But aside from that, aside from the morning cough and irritation and a little bit of congestion in the morning, there isn't a whole lot of side effects from the cigars and pipes after well over a decade, because 13 years is well over a decade. In terms of my weight, yeah, my weight has definitely affected my health. Ever since I went from, in 2017, I went from like being 220 to being like 250, and then I lost some weight here and there because I'm currently about 230, 234, 235. Yeah, my weight has definitely affected my health. I have, due to my weight, I am on blood pressure medication and cholesterol medication, and I know people are going to say, they're going to bitch and say, oh, that's related to smoking, your cholesterol and your blood pressure is related to your smoking habits, and that's just not true. It's related to my weight. And my doctor has said, very clear, this is clearly related to weight. So it's not related to me being a heavy smoker. It's related to my weight. So the high blood, even though that I'm aware that smoking can cause high blood pressure, and smoking can also cause high cholesterol and high triglycerides. So in my case, it's definitely weight related. So I'm on 2 blood pressure medications right now, and I have been on 2 blood pressure medications for a couple of years now. And I'm on 1 cholesterol medication, a statin medication for my cholesterol. And the other problem that I do have due to my weight is mild fibrosis of my liver, what they call fatty liver, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, due to carrying around, 50 or 60 extra pounds. Because I should be ideally, I think according to my body mass index, I should be somewhere around like 165, 160, maybe 170, 175, according to my body mass index. So like 170 would be like ideal for me, and as a result of carrying around about 60 extra pounds, I do have some irritation and some some minor fibrosis in my liver, and people are going to say, oh, it's drinking, it's because you're a heavy drinker, liver problems is caused by drinking, and that's just not the case. No. Mm-hmm. Now, I do drink myself, but it's not, in my case, my liver problem is not related to heavy drinking, because I never exceed more than 1 alcoholic beverage a day. I very rarely drink hard liquor. I drink hard liquor maybe, on average, maybe once or twice a month, a couple times a month at the most. I typically only have 1 alcoholic beverage a day, either wine or cider. I've never had any problem with alcohol in my life. I've never had any history of alcohol cravings or alcohol addiction or drug addiction in my life. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't, pop fucking pills. I don't, do any kind of hardcore drugs. I don't, do coke, heroin, any of that crap. So any of that fucking crap, So it's clearly, in my case, it's a weight related issue. So even though that fatty liver disease can also be commonly caused by alcohol and drug use. Look at that ash. Dead ash on that big ass cigar. Anyway. But yeah. So in my case, the fatty liver is clearly caused by weight. It's clearly caused by me carrying around, 55, 65 extra pounds. And people are going to bitch at me and say, you stupid fatty, you probably smell like, your armpits probably smell like BO, you probably don't wipe yourself when you use the restroom, you stupid fat, stinky fatty, you probably smell like bacon and cheese and onions and sour cream, whatever, screw those guys, F those guys. Anyway, so yeah, the health problems I have, I would say I have more health problems because of my weight than as opposed to, and like even my doctor, like I saw my doctor, nice big ass doctor, like the Big Ass Cigar, back in September, and even he said the biggest advice I can give you right now is your weight, is trying to lose weight. That's the biggest advice I can give you, is watching your weight and reducing crappy, shitty foods. Well, he didn't say crappy and shitty, but I mean, he said, watching your weight and losing weight is the best thing you can do for yourself right now, even before smoking. I mean, ideally, any doctor is going to tell you to quit smoking. I mean, any doctor is going to tell you to quit fucking smoking. But in my case, probably the biggest pressing issue I have right now is my weight. My weight. So, and unfortunately, I mean, I would love to. I've said this before on my channel. You've heard the shit before. I mean, I would love to be like 200 pounds again. I mean, even though 200 pounds is still like 30 pounds over my ideal weight, I mean, I would love to be 200 pounds again. I was about 200 pounds in 2009 when I graduated high school. I would love to be 200 pounds again. I would feel so much better, so much damn better, because, I mean, I'm sure the little bit of fibrosis in the liver would go away very quickly if I lost 35 pounds. I'm sure the the high blood pressure would greatly reduce. I might not even need medication anymore. The high cholesterol would probably go away. I mean, my cholesterol has actually been pretty good. I mean, knock on wood, it's been pretty good over the last couple of years. The last couple times I've had my cholesterol checked, it's been pretty good because I'm on medication. I'm not on any kind of triglyceride medication. I am on a statin for my cholesterol, but I'm not on any kind of like triglyceride medication, and I'm not on any kind of liver function medication yet. So I don't take any kind of liver function medication. And thankfully, in terms of diabetes, I've never had any problems with sugar. So my A1C has always been normal, and my glucose has always been relatively normal. So I haven't had any problems with diabetes, which is good, because you really don't want to be fucking around with diabetes when you're in your 30s. So, I mean, I've known people who've gotten diabetes in their 30s, and the type of diabetes I'm referring to is type 2 diabetes, which is caused by being overweight or obese, having a diet that's high in fat, high in sugar, not the diabetes that you're born with, or you develop in childhood. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, bottom line is, try to watch my diet. I mean, I know where I'm getting the calories from, and I know where I really should cut things out. But I mean, food tastes very good, so I mean, ever since I cut out soda, entirely, or pretty much, I'd say 98, 99%. I have maybe once a week, I'll have like a 0-calorie soda, like a diet soda once a week. Ever since I cut out soda and also cut out juice, like orange juice, like I might have like a small glass of orange, like a very small glass of orange juice, like maybe like once a week, Ever since I did that, I have lost a significant amount of weight. So, soda is just fucking terrible for you. I mean, for a better word, I'm not trying to dock soda, whatever, but I mean, fuck soda. It's like, because soda is just terrible for you. I mean, it's just like one of the worst things you can possibly drink. So, I mean, alcohol is bad for you also, but I mean, soda is just horrible for you, and diet soda isn't much better. So it's as bad, if not worse. So I mean, I try to only have at the most one soda a week, and it's obviously a diet or 0-calorie soda. And I obviously also try to avoid juice. If I have juice, like a very small glass, like once a week. Because about a year ago, I was drinking a lot of juice, drinking a lot of soda. And man, oh man, my weight just shot up like a son of a bitch, just shot up. I gained over the course of about 3 months, I gained like 10 pounds. It's unbelievable how bad soda is for you. I mean, soda is just like the worst thing for you. And I mean, yeah, so screw soda. It's like, and once I eventually get cleared of all these health problems, eventually, which I think eventually will happen, like I've said before, I'm never going to eat any of that crap anymore. So, I mean, simply not, because it's just not worth it. Yeah, it tastes good. And believe me, I would love a soda. I mean, I would love a soda right now. I would love a Mountain Dew or a Dr. Pepper, or a Coca-Cola or a root beer. But I mean, it's just not worth it. So it's just, and also the soda is terrible for the fatty liver. Yeah, soda's just terrible for the fatty liver. It's terrible for your liver. It's terrible for your blood sugar. It's terrible for your blood pressure. It's terrible for your cholesterol, your triglycerides, your heart. It's really, soda is like really the cigarette of the 21st century. I'm not trying to dox the brand, whatever. It's like, but I mean, yeah, it's really like, it's just as bad. I mean, excessive soda intake is just as bad if you use smoking a couple cigarettes a day, if not worse. I mean, even a couple of cigarettes, I'm not gonna, whatever. It's like, you get the frickin' point. So, the fucking point. Anyway. Yeah, so I would love soda right now, but I'm just not going to drink it. I mean, I love sparkling water, and the sparkling water that I drink, the Polar Seltzer sparkling water, has 0 calories, has no sodium, no juice, no nothing, no crap, and it's just delicious. I love the sparkling water. Also, I drink hot tea, and I drink herbal caffeine-free tea black. Basically, no sugar, no milk, no cream, no half and half, nothing, and it's caffeine-free. It's delicious, and I go through a couple cups a day, and that's just like drinking hot water. I mean, it's like drinking. It's the same thing as seltzer, because they're like sparkling water, because it has no sugar, no caffeine, no juice, no additives, nothing. So. And tea is supposed to be very good for your liver also. Herbal tea is supposed to be very good for your liver. I'm sure the sparkling water is a hell of a lot better for your liver than the soda. So even the 0 calorie soda. So yeah. Bottom line is, be healthy. It's like, don't end up like me and be, when you start gaining weight, obviously watch your damn weight. Watch your fucking weight. Anyway, not gonna make this video much longer. I'm at 22 minutes. Not gonna make this video much longer. Anyway, so have a nice day. Big Oscar of Life, pretty fucking cool. Bye.